I was raised like you need a job. There is nothing else than job. W2 is the way. 65 years old, you retire, and that's it. You enjoy life when you're too old to travel the world. So you don't have time to enjoy life, right? So this is. I always said it. It's like I got into the portfolio program, and it opened a little window. And like, oh wow, there's this huge world outside the window, and I do not need to depend on a W2 job. I can build my own wealth. I can retire and I can do something different within 3 to 5 years, you know?
Hey, this is Neeti, and what you're about to hear today is a very special episode with one of the members from our portfolio program.
We call these Sensei Sessions. These interviews are designed to give you perspective about what you can achieve with the right strategies and execution.
I hope you enjoy this episode, and for free resources, check out our show notes section to see how you can build and scale your portfolio.
Tell us about you and what you do, and what you did before and what you do now.
Sure. Nick Stevens. I'm a former project manager. I was in the construction industry for 14 plus years. And since joining this community, I have since taken a step back from that career path and have focused on shifted my focus to the business and taking care of our two little girls. So that's one of the huge benefits that we found right away was having more control over our lifestyle.
Yeah. So I'm Alejandra Stevens. I am an HSEQ manager. I work with health and safety in companies. I'm still, of course, in my W2 job supporting the family, but the goal is 3 to 5 years. Just become like Nick, just retire and just focus on the business.
Love it. Fantastic. When you started thinking about investing in real estate, what did you want to achieve? And what was the problem that you were facing? What did you want to solve for?
Yeah.
I would say, wanting to achieve freedom, financial freedom, real financial freedom in life, getting out of the rat race. And the biggest problem, I think, for me, I think you would agree, was lack of direction. Like we always tried to invest. And once we joined the program, and Alejandra can talk more about that, nailing our butts to the chair and going through the modules and all that stuff, giving us the direction that we needed, the comfort we needed to really shift gears.
Yeah. So in the past we just were like renting, rent ready, like 20% down, HOAs, and I mean it was like, oh yeah, let's save some money to put 20%, and in maybe 5 years we can get another one, and it's something that is not as scalable. So we were not seeing the light out of the tunnel. So it was like, okay, maybe one day we'll have like 6. I don't even know. Like we didn't even have a goal, we just didn't have a goal. We were just doing it because. And then we find a program, and for me, the thing is, if I don't have the knowledge on how to do something, and because Nick always wanted to do something, invest in something, but I was like, if I don't have the knowledge and the behind the scenes, it works, there is a strategy, it's organized, it really works, it's proof that it works, I wasn't gonna do something crazy just to do it. So after we learned everything, the risks for me went to very high risk to a lower risk because I know what I'm doing. I have the knowledge. So I start like, okay, let's do 1, 2, 3, and we just start going, and I was not afraid anymore.
Yes. What's your portfolio like today? Combine the 2 different businesses that you run now.
So we do flip. We started with BRRRRs, of course. We did last year we did 6 BRRRRs. We have 7 BRRRRs right now, and we did 1 successful flip that has gone through we sold it already, and we are in the middle.
7 BRRRRs?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
With
the one that we are closing.
Amazing. Okay, so 7 BRRRRs and a couple flips?
2 flips, yeah.
2 flips. 2 flips. Oh my goodness. And what's the
one flip is sold, the second one is almost done with renovation.
And this is like less than 2 years all of this happened?
Year and a half.
Yeah, year and a half.
Year and a half. Oh my God, that is amazing. So when you first started investing, when you first started going through modules and everything, what was like the time when you were both like, hey, okay, we're doing this. We feel like we can do this. Was there like a specific moment when you felt like, okay, it's time?
So like I told him I'm gonna do all the modules. We have two little ones. My kids back then were probably 1 year old and 3 years old. So we were busy and we both have W2s. But I told him until I don't do all the modules, I'm not going to buy the first house. Because I am very strict with that. So
Yeah.
we did all the modules. We were putting the kids to bed 6:37, and from 7 to 10:11, we studied for 3 months. And
Oh
after
my
we finish, I told him, okay, we're ready. So he just start finding, he finds the deals. He really loves deal analysis. So he start
Yeah.
finding the deals, and he came to the first one like, yeah, let's go for it. And then
Yeah.
soon after the second one, and then the third one, and everything happened so fast too, So, and with the
Amazing.
financial, like not using your own money, like that help us to see another side of things too, because we leverage
Yeah.
money. So that was
Yeah.
like, oh wow, you can scale these so fast. So I think
Yeah.
that was the moment when like, at least for me, we're ready. I have the knowledge. I can do this. So for me was like, oh wow, there is something else than a W2 job for your entire life. So for me, it opened that window that there is life there too. That you don't have to like just report all the time, like 8 to 5 job, 2 weeks vacation, like so there is something else. Like you can enjoy like your kids. There is more freedom.
So when you think about the steps that you took in the very beginning, I know you guys made some big lifestyle decisions to be able to grow fast. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we joined October, and in January, I'm never gonna forget this day. The kids were like growing a little. They were finally playing by themselves. We had like an hour. Honestly, it was a Monday. It was a holiday. Uh, and they were playing so good that we had time for ourselves to look something online. And I started looking, we both started looking, what if we moved? Because we already had the mindset change. Like in New Hampshire, everything was so expensive. Property taxes were so crazy. Like, we started doing the math. We needed like at least 80 doors to like retire to supplement our income. And it's like, oh, wow, that sounds like achievable, but it's going to take a long time. If we reduce our expenses, I mean, we can change this. So he said, let's move somewhere else. And I'm like, let's do it. So we start looking at the east. He said, I want the East Coast. So we start going down south, and we found South Carolina. We start seeing the houses and like, oh, the prices. What? You can find this house this cheap? We need to move, Nick. On Wednesday that week, we started looking for houses. We found a house. We did an online tour. And because we were already buying houses online because of the program, for us was whatever. We will just buy a house online. We never came. Yeah, just like the realtor came. It's a new house. Like, yeah, it looks great. We were down here on March 26th.
Oh, what?
So he quit his job. So we run the expenses, and he's like, okay, we sell the house. We put the house in the market in New Hampshire. You know how New Hampshire is crazy, 50K over asking. So like, oh wow, like we can literally pay off the house in the south. Don't have a mortgage. Our expenses are gonna be cut literally more than half. I talked to my manager. He said, yes, you can go remote. I'm like, okay, we're leaving. So we just pack our stuff, our 2 kids, our pets. We have 2 dogs, 1 cat, and month and a half later we were we were in South Carolina.
Oh my goodness. So I think that's just so inspiring because all of us want things, but what you guys did was you said, if we want this and we want to free up the time to accelerate this, how can we have one person focus on this? And if we are going to do that and we're going to lose one income sooner than, 3 to 5 years, you could both do it, but you wanted to not wait that long. You're like, sooner than that, well, just cut our expenses in half. That way we can cut our income in half. And
Yep.
I mean, I just think it's amazing that you made that decision, and within a month and a half you made the move, and here you are, and with, what did you say, 2 little kids and 3
Yeah.
pets?
2 dogs and 1 cat. Yeah, and we love it. I'm so happy we made the move. South Carolina is awesome. We just really like it here.
Oh, that's so great. Amazing. So can we talk for a second about your vision. Where do you guys want to be next 3 years, 5 years? Where do you see yourselves?
Continuing what we're doing, you know, but 3 to 5 years, I would say at that point, Alejandra will be 100% working together on this. So I can't imagine that exponential growth when that day comes. And Alejandra will probably be fostering a lot more kittens.
I'm fostering a cat, a mama cat that was in labor.
I was like, what did
Yeah,
you say?
I have little babies in the closet.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
they were born in my house. So yeah, for me, I think, yeah, I agree with Nick. I'll probably quit my job in 3 to 5 years, and yeah, I'll just probably volunteering with cats and dogs. I love that.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. What's been like Nick and Ali 2.0? How do you feel like you're different than how you were before?
For me, is I was raised like you need a job. There is nothing else than job. There is like, and for me, still these days, an active business. I struggle with that, and I'm changing that with icons. But W2 is the way. 65 years old, you retire, and that's it. You enjoy life when you're too old to travel the world. So you don't have time to enjoy life, right? So this is. I always said it, it's like I got into the portfolio program and it opened a little window like, oh wow, there's this huge world outside the window, and I do not need to depend on a W2 job. I can build my own wealth. I can retire and I can do something different within 3 to 5 years, you know. So that was for me the huge mindset. I'm personally a total different person on that aspect. I just think different. What about you?
It's the same. Just the way we, like our financial aptitude, you know, has gone up. You know, like just the way you think about money, and the way you think about, you know, it's not having it work for you versus working for it. That's been a big change, big game changer.
That is awesome. Okay. If you had to finish the sentence, like we almost didn't join because.
We almost didn't join because, I mean, I don't know for you, but for me, I do my research before. I don't know, I'm very methodic in things. So as soon as he showed me the video of you before we even uh, did open a space, portfolio program, he showed me the video in the morning, and then I knew I like you. I knew you were not fake, and it was a real thing. I mean, and I just did a research all day. And when I researched, I did websites everywhere, so I know it was true and it was real. So like, I just knew I needed to join. I didn't have that. I almost didn't join because I
Okay.
was 100% sure I was going to join.
Any last words of wisdom for anybody listening to this?
Anybody like just like maybe getting started on the portfolio program, you know, like just for us, you know, it was an investment for us, you know, so we take our investment serious, and why spend the money on the investment and the time and effort and energy to not use it. So
Yeah. And you guys knocked it out of the park. I think I challenged you guys to create 1,500 a month or 1,000 a month in cash flow or something. And they're like, oh yeah, 6 months later, one flip, 50K, we're good. Bye bye. We finished our challenge for the whole year in a few months. We're good. We'll see you in a few months again when we do the next flip. I love it.
So I think for me, and I think this is should be for everyone, you need to know what you're doing. So go through the modules, every single one of them. They're gonna teach you from the mindset to like how to do the BRRRR strategy. And after that, just don't be afraid to look for a house. Team is key. If you have a good team, things are gonna flow. So yeah, it's like know what you're doing, study all the modules, then build your team, and don't be afraid to start offering in houses. I think that's my advice.
I love it.
take the leap.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you. That was
Love
great.
that.
When you're ready to get serious, you can join us at theinvestoraccelerator.com.
It's like getting 1,000 episodes worth of information in 5 days, and it's everything you need to build your actionable plan to financial freedom and making work optional.